Y'all want this motherfucking stream to go? It's crazy. You know, at the end of the day, first of all, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dev back again for the first listen. Y'all heard Yeet at the beginning of the video. Anyways, it's or Yeet. Did I say Yeet again? Plizzank. Sheesh. I keep bringing up Yeet, but I'm talking about Plizzank. Anyways, it's kind of smart for no one to drop on Bruno Mars days. There's still certain artists that you really don't drop on their days. You kind of just let them have their days because they're so popular, and you're really not gonna outsell them for the #1 album of the week or whatever. How it goes, you know, it's a strategy behind it all. But I'm pretty sure I think Anderson .Paak Bruno album was the last Bruno album I actually listened to. I can't remember the last solo Bruno album I listened to. I don't think I did. I don't even think I did 24K Magic on this channel before. So that's something I listen to on my own time. But this is gonna be basically the first Bruno album I'm ever gonna listen to with you guys. When are you gonna bring Adriana Chechik on stream, Dev? There's really nothing much to say about this Bruno album. Hopefully he has another project lined up after this, man. There's just no way you guys are saying this album is bad, bro. I mean, 9 tracks. There at least got to be at least 3 hitters on this joint. Bruno's too talented singer-wise for it to be bad, you know, quote unquote. Yeah, I mean, 8 songs. That's not your typical Bruno album, right? I mean, that is your typical Bruno album. I mean, 24K Magic, 9 tracks. I mean, what are we really mad at? I mean, this is usually along the lines of what he does. I mean, like, what are we surprised? I mean, what is everybody mad about? Don't really understand. My hair's a little wild right now. Just got the shower. Hair's a little moist. Yeah, I mean, 8 tracks, 9 tracks. That's pretty. You guys know me. I love short albums. Short, straight to the point, bangers all around. Love albums like that. Flower Boy T, man. Thanks for the T1 summon. Happy 28 months, bro. Appreciate you so much. Dev, make it clap for the 2-year streak. All right. We just gonna let the romantic is what it's called. I do say that the album art is very, very lazy. I will say that. Also, subscribe to your Patreon if you guys want the full reactions. Not sure if I'm gonna put full reaction on here, so just in case I don't, full reaction will be on Patreon. Just letting you guys know that. Track 1, Risk It All. 10 years of his last solo project.
Anything you ask me to.
It sounds good as hell. What y'all talking about?
Anything you ask me to. I would run through a fire just to hold you. I could go on and on to prove that you belong.
Oh, y'all crazy. I don't care what you say. The whole album can be trash after this. This bang. Listen, man, that ain't got some nigga in on. I don't hate to break it to y'all.
Risk it all for you.
This is definitely a love. Like, we finna get a goddamn ad. Ah, fuck. Oh, surprise. Spanish. Curtis Mayfield.
Come on and cha-cha-cha with me, and cha-cha with you tonight. I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act. Ooh.
Oh, you like that. She working that back. She don't know how to act. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Maybe slow motion for me. See ya. Throw her neck or her back. Definitely sounds like Curtis Mayfield, kind of like that. You know, this also reminds me of pushing on your buttons, baby. You know, like free. Who was that? Nicole Schweinsteiger.
I like it like that.
Oh yeah, she's Hawaiian, Filipino, and Russian. Man, what a mix. No wonder she's so goddamn bad. That shit. See, y'all just be lying, bro. Sometimes y'all be lying. Bro. We 2 tracks in. There's just no way. No matter what you could say, bro, that shit's going to be fire, bro. Like, live instruments will never die. You feel me? Like, now we might get an ad right here for sure, because there's no way we don't get an ad 2 times in a row. Yeah,
there are many ways to do your taxes with H&R.
Yeah, that's why I like to always listen to stuff for myself. I know I'm speaking a little too early. I know we still got 7 more tracks left. It could go downhill from here. I'm pretty sure I Just Might track might be that Sexy Red track, if I'm not mistaken, because I did listen to a Bruno track earlier this year or last year, and it had a Sexy Red feature on it. Pretty terrible, I must say. This has 180 million plays. I'm not sure if this is the one. Can't say I never. Oh, okay, it's not. So okay, but I've never listened to this one, even though it is the single of the album. I've never listened to this track, so hopefully it's banging. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hold on, I think a mustache is crazy, bro. She just hanging off the lip, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't getting no cut because I've been growing my hair. I'm getting a little curl fro. You know what I'm saying? I never grew my sides out, so I'm trying to grow my sides out, and then I'm gonna slick it back. So I'm gonna let my sides get curly, and then I'm gonna get the gel, put the hole, I'm gonna slick it back, and then let the top be cool. So I'm gonna have like a slick back curly, looking like Leonardo DiCaprio in Titanic, nigga version. You feel me? What guard you use for your stash? I do 2 on the beard, 2 on the lip, and then after that I usually do 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. But if I want to restart, go short again, I go 2, 2. That's usually what I go. Yeah. Next track is called I Just Might. Showing the video right there. I didn't even know that. I haven't watched the video. I don't want to spoil the video for me. Maybe I might watch the video. Oh, I heard that on TikTok. Break my heart, break my heart. I ain't gonna see. I don't even lie to y'all. I'll be real with y'all. I definitely heard that. I'm trying to go for the Jermaine Jackson look. Yeah, something like it. Oh, no, fuck it, for sure. Yeah, I ain't finna get the mullet in the back though. I'm gonna let it grow. I'm gonna get the sides though. It's gonna be a little long, and then but my hair not gonna hang. I'm just gonna like put it back, and then when it get long enough, I'm gonna gel it back. So the sides hold, and then that way the sides be holding like that. So then you have it look like that. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire when I get it right. That Jermaine Jackson, yeah. That Jermaine Jackson is crazy. Nigga said the Jermaine Jackson nigga's crazy. Yeah, but without the back. Yeah, it's still right on cue with Bruno what he does, bro. Like what are we doing, bro? I don't really like this track compared to the first 2, to be fair. The first 2 was more old 70s, 80s mixed with some Spanish influence. True, if the booty can't find the beat, I don't really want it either, to be fair. Ain't gonna lie to you, I definitely like that. Like, this track's cool from a sonic standpoint, but it just sounds like the typical Bruno Mars with a little bit of Anderson pop feature. I don't like that part though. I don't like that. I don't like that. Next track is God Was Showing Off When He Made You. Sounds like Bruno in his OG bag. What it sounds like. Is it your eyes that light my sky? This is my problem. Like to say that Bruno's album is bad, because you guys were saying at the beginning, it's really hard for his album to be bad when he's so talented vocally. Like, it's just really gonna be impossible for it to be bad. Now, you may say there's no growth. You may say that it just sounds like everything else he's made. I can agree with that. Like, if you're gonna say that he probably could be making a replica album of what he's already done. But to say that it sounds bad is never gonna sound bad. He's too talented for it to sound bad. Oh, y'all are crazy. Sounds like never. What's that one song that Do, 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 never, never. Boom, 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 boom. Never. I forget what the song's called, but it's old. My dad listens to it all the time. Actually, I think it was in a Steve Harvey song. Now I gotta go to Netflix to watch this shit. I think it was called. Oh no, this is there it is right there. Neither one of us. Neither one of us. Kind of gives me that vibe, you know, like. It's crazy that I was thinking of that song right away too, like, and it's crazy how I connected to Steve Harvey, even though my dad probably listens to that shit all the time. I fuck with that track though. That track is definitely a vibe. It seems like Bruno's just sticking to what he's been doing, you know, sticking to his theme of stuff, like his aura, like how he's been dressing, you know, how he's been carrying himself, like his feng shui, like that. Like this is really what he's been kind of, you know, being real 80s, like being real old school with some. Oh, that sounds like damn, doom, 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 doom. Not the Isley Brothers song. Damn, why did that pop in my head? I wanna love you. Not that one.
Why you wanna fight with me, baby? You want me knocking on the door, crying in the rain, baby girl, for you.
Oh yeah, that doom, 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 doom. It's Isley Brothers. I wanna love. Dun, 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 dun.
Keep going on, ain't too proud to say it. I admit I was wrong. Stop playing when we come back home. Why you wanna fight with me, baby?
That nigga smooth with it, boy. He's smooth. Nigga smooth, man. Y'all be sleeping on this shit,
Let
man.
me show you I can make it right. Oh, 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 oh. Just run it through. That's what we not gonna do. Why you wanna fight with me, baby? Why you wanna fight?
Y'all gotta be so technical, man. Sometimes y'all just need to enjoy the music, bro.
I
Like,
can make it
what are we talking about here?
just like mine. I'ma ask you one more time. Why you wanna fight with me, baby? Why you wanna fight? What did you rather make love? Sweet.
Oh, we finna get an ad. Sensies.
DoorDash and Chase make everyday savings easier. Whether you're stocking the fridge, refilling your pantry, or treating yourself to a night off from cooking, get it all delivered on demand. And when you
Yeah, that was definitely. You said you wanted R&B Bruno. You said you wanted singing Bruno. You wanted him to have some kind of like soul to him. I feel like that was exactly what you've been asking for, Chibino specifically. That one right there. Again, I feel like he's been giving us every element, right? I think, like I said, his whole wardrobe is just screams 70s, 80s, and it seems like he's kind of just transferring that to his music. Talent is never gonna go away. Bruno always gonna sing his ass off, so it's impossible really for him to make a bad song vocally and even sonically too. Man, when you use old instrumentation, really, like, it's going to always sound good, right? Like that's one sound that's timeless. Like old instruments of the past, classical instruments, jazzy instruments, whatever instruments, bro. No matter how much we get on those goddamn beatbox with the 20,000 buttons, nothing's ever going to be the piano. Nothing's ever going to be the violin. Nothing's ever going to be, a guitar, These are just classic, timeless sounds that, and classic, timeless instruments that will always last to the ends of time, that will never get played out. Yeah, man. So far we are 5 tracks in, and it's he only missed one time for me, and he didn't really miss. I just wasn't really feeling that specific sound, but I just might got 200 million plays on Spotify. So obviously a lot of people love that song. My problem is how is his writing and how formulaic it is. I mean, yeah, but like, the fuck you want me to do? He can sing his ass off. He just needs some soulful beats, and he good to go, bro. I don't expect nothing groundbreaking from Bruno, bro. Like, Bruno gonna sing his ass. His talent is in his voice. All right, give you some groovy ass beats, and then just let your beats do your thing, bro. Next track is called "On My Soul."
I'd rather die. Say, baby, I really want you. Say, baby, every hour, every night, every day. On my
This has YMCA, little elements to it. Crazy that these next two tracks are the shorter tracks of the album, though, back to back, less than 3 minutes. I ain't denying how exquisite that esophagus is.
I really want you, baby. I wanna give you my name, baby.
I feel like it's really hard to like do different kind of
I'm trying to live the dream.
alternative shit when you're a good singer. Like something serious. Track 7. Definitely feels like he's getting into his Caribbean vibe though. Like this sounds like it's very prepped.
I always have your back.
It does have some lowrider elements for sure.
Don't you want some pretty baby?
What's that 3 a.m. nightmare fuel? It also reminds me of Santana. Woman Goldie.
Something serious.
I don't like that pause right there.
Something serious.
I think you got a great point right there. I mean, the album's called The Romantic. He definitely could have done some like more Isley Brother-esque type shit. Like I can. That's the one point I can't agree on. The album's called The Romantic. You would have definitely expected that, even though nowadays, I guess titles of albums don't really kind of correlate to the music. At least I feel like. I mean, bro is making casino music. It sounds like he's literally making like casino music, cruise music. Just like I said, it sounds very summerish, bro. It sounds like we're getting ready for the summer. Like summer's right around the corner and he's just prepping. Next track is Nothing Left.
You used to light up when I called to say I love you.
Here you go.
But feels like I'm reaching out.
Yeah, but I feel like I've heard this track specifically already.
Smile on your face that I used to make is long and gone. And it kills me to think somewhere
Right here. And then like that let out and then go into the chorus. Yeah, that. This shit sound dope though. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah, that shit fire right there though. That track actually ended up finishing real well. Low key sounds like Put On a Smile from the last album a little bit. We just said that. We literally we were just talking about that before you got in here.
Are you ready?
It low key does. Like that. I think out of all the tracks that we've listened to, that might be the most similar track than every track we've listened to. Not saying it's a bad thing. Again, I mean, I like the album so far. Sticking to the 9-track theme. Only thing I can agree on was what you guys said is that it does not sound romantic. But when's the last time we had a themed album anyway? You know what I'm saying? Like conceptual theme R&B album or soul album, like replace the fact that he's singing about a woman to him singing about his music. Singing about a woman to him singing about his music. So McDonald's does sound fire right now. Fire! Ha! Oh, man. All right, last track is Dance With Me. Snoopin' Marvin. Marvin snooping. Ooh, dance with me, dance with me, dance with me. Snoopin' Marvin. Marvin snooping. The third best song. The outro. Hey, man, that's literally what you gotta have it, though, man. Outro, intro, mid. I always tell you guys, it's the most important part of your album. Your intro, your outro, in the middle.
Dance with me, darling. Just one more time. All over again. Dance with me, darling. Just one more time. Ooh, maybe they'll shine a little light. Help us find what we're trying to find. One more time is the only thing that
Damn.
we try. Dance with me just one more time. Dance with me, darling. Dance with me, darling. Dance with me just one more time. Nobody but dance with me, darling.
Damn, he did it again, bro. Hey, that's a way to end the outro right there, boy. That's how you end your album right there. I definitely am smashing with that one. Definitely smash. Oh yeah, that was a banger. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like the last two tracks was definitely more to the album name, The Romantic. God Was Showing Off also was another kind of romantic-esque track. I like that. I like the album, bro. I don't think. I mean, I added 2, 4, 5, 6. I added 6 tracks on my playlist out of the 9. So, you know, and that the ones that were excluded was like I Just Might, and I think the 2 shorter tracks really wasn't doing anything for me. But I'm gonna listen to it again, of course, and you know we're probably gonna add everything onto it because it just sounds like that vibe. Again, you guys hit it on the nail. Very retail store-esque kind of, you know, music. I think it's more of a cruise kind of summer vibe. Definitely a lot of you know, a lot of dancing, a lot of happy, you know, hips moving, stuff like that. You know, it's definitely not too sad. There's some couple tracks on there that are sad, but for the most part, these are songs that are going to get you out your chair, going to get you on the dance floor. You know, very fun. A lot of instrumentation going through there. Again, I feel like Bruno's matching his appearance. You know, got the whole 80s, 70s look going on, and his music is kind of replicating that. He's really just kind of making old school vibes and, you know, live instrumentation. You know, I like how he's implementing, you know, lyrics from the early 2000s, like Juvenile we saw in there. And, you know, you can, you know, I hear Isley Brothers, I hear Curtis Mayfield influences. YMCA was in there as well. I don't know who sings the YMCA. I forgot the name of them right now. I can't think of it right now, but you know, there's a lot of this like influence you can hear, at least from, you know, my music knowledge, at least, you know, growing up, my father listened to a lot of this old school shit. So that's kind of why I'm kind of schooled in the arts and in the music. So, I enjoy exactly what I listen for. I mean, I never would doubt Bruno Mars making a bad album. That's one thing. Like, Bruno Mars is not going to make a bad album, or at least a bad sounding album vocally. Like, he's going to sing his ass off. The talent is too elite for Bruno Mars to sound bad. But maybe it could be, I mean, it could be a redundant. That's you guys kind of like argument. I think the most redundant track we heard on here was Nothing Left. That was the one that sounded like the Smile. But I love that guitar solo at the end. I mean, I thought that was pretty dope. Leading on to him kind of finishing with the hook. I thought that was a pretty dope sequence right there. You said you got 3.5? Nah, bro, I got 7 of them things. Or 6 of them things. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the only YMCA is by the Village People. Yeah, Village People. So that's literally why. Yeah, I'm glad we listened to it. I thought it was really gonna be like a 20-track album, and then I forgot that Bruno really doesn't do those long albums. So, you know, I will not deny that there will be 3 tracks on here. I feel like Risk It All is going to be the hit. I feel like Dance With Me obviously is going to be the hit. And I feel like God Showing Off. I feel like between Risk It All, Cha Cha. No, well, let me go in order. Risk It All. I think Dance With Me is going to be like the TikTok hit, at least for the sad shit or the karaoke. And then I feel like Risk It All is going to be like the hype, like fun. You know, they're going to have a lot of like shit like that. And then I can see after that, Cha Cha, God Showing Off. Why You Want to Fight? You know, there's a couple of tracks on here that seem like, you know, excuse me. You know, they definitely are targeting that audience and are strategizing around that, making tracks that could fit that short reel kind of appeal. Right. I wonder what Dev finna do after the stream. Probably fuck some bad hoes. Maybe do a money spread. Ooh, he tough, bro. He really run Twitch, bro. It's crazy. Anyways, yeah, that's how I feel about it, man. Dope listen. That's all I gotta really say about it. So, till next time. YouTube gang, we are out. Twitch gang, stay here. Everybody listen to Chase B. And some Yeet. Stay here. Till next time, we out. Peace.